the password is on the back of that? Oh, they don't have it on the back.
It's on your somewhere.
Thank you.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. It's always growing season here at United. It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our
Hi, Tommy Helgeson here at Christian Brothers Ford. Helgeson here at Christian Brothers Ford in Crookston.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and
Helgeson here at Christian Brothers Ford in Crookston. We're down to one remaining 20.
it's always growing season here at United.
Tommy Helgeson here at Christian Brothers Ford in Crookston. We're down to one remaining 2020 Ford F-150 XLT Crew Cab pickup. Has a 3.5 EcoBoost engine, heated seats, and all the great...
It's always growing season here at United. It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank.
Tommy Helgeson here at Christian.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement.
And it is time for the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX as we have Crookston Pirate Volleyball hosting the Red Lake Falls Lafayette Eagles. The Pirates are 1-2 on the season, while Red Lake Falls, they are 0-2. We had a chance to talk with both head coaches. The Crookston Pirates coached under Katie Engelstead in her first year as head coach. And we will not be able to talk to Nikki Gollingsrud tonight for the obvious reasons. She is in Rochester with her 8-year-old son Alex. We'll tell you more about that. But again, our thoughts and many, many prayers going out to the Gollingsrud family, hoping for the best. And for Alex, and hopefully he'll be able to come home in the next day or two. So keep your fingers crossed, but we'll tell you more about that here during the pregame show. So you have Heidi Ruortz and Bridget Cardinal. They are the assistant coaches. They are co-head coaches here, filling in while Coach Gollingsrud is gone. So the program in pretty good hands with Coach Gollingsrud not being able to make it here for the very understandable and obvious reasons. So we did have a chance. We're always happy to talk with Coach Rewards, and we'll have pregame comments from her coming up here in just a little bit. We also have a Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update and a whole lot more. That's all going to be coming up here in the pre-match show, brought to you by our friends at Riverview Health. And it just happens to be that's also the employer of the head coach of the Pirate Volleyball program, Coach Katie Engelstad. And Riverview, a great community member here, not only in Crookston, but Red Lake Falls, Fertile, and they serve the region as well, and a very important part of our region for our healthcare needs. So we will hear from the coaches. We'll take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update and a whole lot more. That's all going to be coming up as you're listening to Crookston Pirate and Red Lake Falls Eagle Volleyball on the Voice of the Valley, AM 1260, KROX in Crookston, Minnesota.
Hi, Tommy Helgeson here at Christian Brothers Ford in Crookston. We're down to one remaining 2020 Ford F-150 XLT Crew Cab pickup. Has a 3.5 EcoBoost engine, heated seats, and all the great options including...
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities. It's always growing season here at United.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever
Hi,
with
Tommy
Hugo's.
Elgison here at Christian Brothers Ford in Crookston. We're down to one remaining 2020.
It's always growing season. It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers. It's always growing
For
season.
groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify, shopping for groceries is
It's
easier.
always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities. Success. It's always growing
Shopping
season
for
here.
groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much.
Hi, Tommy Elgison here at Christian Brothers Ford in Crookston. We're down to one remaining 2020 Ford F-150 XLT Crew Cab pickup. Has a 3.5 EcoBoost engine, heated seats, and all the great options. Hi, Tommy Elgison here at Christian Brothers Ford
Shopping
in
for
Crookston.
groceries.
We're down to one remaining 2020 Ford F-150 XLT Crew Cab pickup. Has a 3.5 EcoBoost engine, heated seats, and all the great options, including navigation. Original MSRP $57,440. Buy this brand new truck now for $48,999. That's right, $48,999. That's used truck pricing right there on a brand new Ford F-150 at Christian Brothers Ford in Crookston. Like us on Facebook and check us out at ChristianBrothersFord.com. At Christian Brothers Ford in Crookston, we make it easy.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one?
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone.
It's always growing season here at United. It's always growing season here. It's always growing season here at United. It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves.
Shopping for groceries is
Hi,
easier
Tommy
than
Elgison here at Christian Brothers Ford in Crookston. We're down to one remaining 2020 Ford F-150 XLT Crew Cab pickup. Has a 3.5 EcoBoost engine, heated seats, and all the great options, including navigation. Original MSRP $57,440. Buy this. Hi, Tommy Elgison here at Christian Brothers Ford in Crookston. We're down to one remaining 20.
Show on KROX as we talk with the head coach of the Crookston Pirates. Welcome back to the Riverview Health pregame show. Having a few difficulties here, so just be patient with us as we now have a chance to hear from the head coach of the acting head coach of the Red Lake Falls Lafayette Eagles, Coach Rewards. And here's what she had to say about the match here tonight. We We continue the Riverview Health Pre-Match Show on KROX as we talk with the co-acting head coach of the Red Lake Falls Lafayette Eagles, Coach Rewerts. And Coach, obviously it's been a tough time for the Red Lake Falls volleyball family, but I'm sure the girls, it's nice to get away for a few hours and worry about volleyball.
Right, and that's what we're doing. Of course, emotions are mixed, but a lot of support from everybody. All the surrounding areas have reached out to us, and we're passing to Nikki and Mike those well wishes. So.
And, how has your team played? You've had 2 matches, and how have they played?
They've played well. They just need to, when the score is tighter, they need to dig deep and push through it. And sometimes we have a hard time with that. Not that they don't give up, but we just need to mentally prepare ourselves for that.
And almost like if you get behind, it's like, oh, here we go again type of thing?
Yes, it is, and that's what we've talked about. We've been trying to do some things in practice to make them more mentally tough, to think about what they're doing. And right now, the skills are there. They're playing well. We've got some really good hitters and passers, but we just need to put it all together.
You get ready to take on Crookston. Do you know anything about them this year?
I'm sorry, but I don't. You know, in a way, that's okay. You know, we can go in and play our brand of volleyball and just go out there and have a good time.
And if you're not doing what you are capable of doing, you're not executing the way you want to execute, it doesn't matter what the other team's doing, does it?
No, it does not. So that's what I tell them. In fact, I just talked to our JV team and I said, we do what we do. Mm-hmm. We practice hard, we go out there and we play hard and we give it our all.
And the health of the team, how's everybody doing there?
Everybody is good. We have one down. Savannah Nelson sprained her ankle on the first game, and she was one of our starting middle, so we've had to adjust our lineup a little bit. But we're going to see if we can get her in just to see how it goes. I'll see at pregame how she's working on the foot.
And with your team, is there anybody that's been leading you in the first 2 matches, or has it been sort of a good team effort?
It's actually a good team effort. They get along together. We're junior, senior heavy, and they all get along together. No drama, thank you. You know, but so it's a combined effort of a couple of juniors and all the seniors.
Sure.
So.
Can you narrow it down to 2 or 3 keys for a Red Lake Falls victory?
I think it's going to have to be play our game. We have to go out there, pass well, hit well, find those holes, and not give up.
Coach, thanks for talking with us. Best of luck.
Thank you.
And that is the head coach of the co-acting head coach of the Red Lake Falls Lafayette Eagles, Coach Heidi Rewerts, and her pregame comments. We'll take a break. We'll be back, and we will hear from the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Katie Engelstead. We'll get her pregame comments. That's going to be coming up next, right after this on KROX.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs offers child-centered, family-focused services in a community-based setting. The program provides health, nutrition, dental, mental health, family services, and parent engagement opportunities. Available for income-eligible children birth to 5 years old, as well as children with special needs, at-risk children, and families and pregnant women. Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs has centers in East Grand Forks, Grafton, Ada, and Crookston. For more information, visit tvoc.org.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered with advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care. You know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Palkert, Stanky, Kim, Abasi, Schall, and Sekundiak. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Crookston Pirates coach Katie Engelstead, and here's her pregame comments. We continue the Riverview Health pre-match show on KROX as we talk with the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Engelstead. And Coach, you're coming in and have a few matches under your belt now, and I guess what have you been happiest with from your team so far?
I think our determination to just, keep learning every time we're on that court, keep coming back to practice and trying their best, really.
As you get ready for your match against Red Lake Falls here tonight, with the holiday in there, did you get much practice time getting ready for this match?
Yeah, we did. We came right away on Friday, and then we actually practiced last night, Labor Day evening. The girls, we kind of, we didn't have the greatest match against Ada, but we just told them, let's just swipe it right under the rug and come to Friday morning practice. And we did weights and watched some film, and we saw some smiles. We saw some happy girls, and I think that helped a lot because then coming into yesterday, they were ready to get back on the court.
Since you mentioned that match, I wasn't going to, but I went and watched it later that evening, and it wasn't that the girls played bad. It was just it seemed like you couldn't get anything going consistently.
Right, exactly. We couldn't really, we'd get a pass and then we couldn't get a set, and then we get a pass and a set, and we couldn't get the girls to, they couldn't get the hitters to hit it over. So we just weren't flowing very well, and the girls kind of watched it over in film, which was really nice to do. They could see themselves what they did, and then, they kind of realized, like, okay, coach is telling me the truth. They're telling me what they're not lying to me kind of thing. So that was nice.
The old video doesn't lie, does it?
Exactly.
And what did the girls, what have they taken away something from that match, getting ready for this Red Lake Falls match?
Yeah, I think just never to give up. We had a lot of really good defensive plays actually in Ada, but then we would get so excited about that play that it would just kind of, the next ball would come back over and we'd lose that rally then. And it's like, well, watching that over, they're like, well, we kind of just gave up. And we're like, so yesterday in practice, we kind of focused on that. And I think they're really realizing that, just keep playing.
And your girls have shown that you're capable of beating anybody you've played so far. And usually you and Red Lake Falls have good matches too.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what I kind of said too to them. We came out on, Friday on last week, we kind of had games that we could have won if we decided to come out and play. So that's what I really hope these girls are getting in their mental game of, I want to play, I want to win, I want to succeed out there.
First day of school and another match. Is that a good thing? And now that they're getting back into a routine, or is it too early to tell on the first day?
Probably a little too early, but obviously we went into 5 sets that first match, and maybe it'll be good to get there. We play better tired, I think. So maybe they'll be tired and we can just be tired and win in 3.
As a player, did you enjoy having the routine of school, or did you like just the early season where you didn't have school yet?
I definitely enjoyed the school. You have a routine, you have your school routine, then right into your after school routine, right into game day or right into practice. Or
as you get ready for Red Lake Falls, can you narrow it down to 2 or 3 keys for a Pirate victory?
I think just our hustle, just being determined and disciplined. We really worked on our defense in practice the last couple days. So like really staying, disciplined on where you're supposed to be on your defense. That'll be big.
Coach, thanks for talking with us. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you much.
And that is the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Katie Ingolstead. We will take a break. We'll be back, and we will take a look at the starting lineups. That's going to be coming up next right here on KROX.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery list, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it's important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. To help you with your busy schedule, the Crookston office now has extended hours on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. They also have a second location in Fosston to offer even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or are looking for your next pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Doctors Forget, Smith, and Jananetta are all accepting new patients. Call 281-2020 for the Crookston and Fosston Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
To you by our friends at Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. For all your automotive needs, stop by Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. They have what you need. Make sure your battery will start the first time every time. Buy a Legend battery from Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. They handle all your Legend battery needs for your cars, trucks, recreational vehicles, snowmobiles, and ATVs. Now here's the Napa Crookston Welding starting lineups. First for the visiting team, wearing the purple jersey tops with the yellow numbers and black trim with the black shorts, the Red Lake Falls Lafayette Eagles. They are going to go like this. It'll be a Brooklyn Cardinal, a 5'6 junior, Emma Kanata, 5'9 junior, Kiara Sovi, a 5'8 junior, Alexis Coda, a 5'2 senior, Gabrielle Casavan, a 5'9 junior, and Lexi Swendra, 5'10 junior. Then you have Bria DeRozier, a 5'4 junior, Kiara Largis, a 5'9 senior, Savannah Nelson, a 5'11 junior, Greta Phillip, a 5'8 senior, and Sarah Wheeland, a 5'6 senior. For the Crookston Pirates, wearing those yellow jersey tops with the navy blue shorts, the navy blue numbers, and white trim. They will go like this. It'll be Riley Solheim, the senior, fresh off a performance at the soccer match where the soccer team won 7-0. Now she's double dipping. She'll play a little volleyball as well. Anna Funk, a junior, Hannah Loris, a senior, Libby Salentine, a junior, Allie Peralta, senior, and Mallory Sundin, a senior. No heights were given in the home Pirate program. We're going to have to talk to Mr. Garman about that one. Brianna Crescent is the libero, a senior. Then Bailey Cameron, Grace Fisher, Samantha Sanders, Emily Tate, Lorelei Hebert, Brianna Kelly, and Jamie Bouchard. And Hannah Browse is also in. I'm not sure if she's going to be able to play. She tweaked her knee during the soccer match, so I'm not sure if she's going to play or not tonight. So we're underway. The Pirates tap it across. Now Red Lake Falls on the attack. A big swing for Sophie. She gets it across. Now the Pirates back over. It'll be Peralt, a right-hand attack over. The Eagles will bump it right back over. Now with it is Funk. She's going to set it up over to the near side to Peralt. She'll go across court. Casavan is there. Passes it up front over to Cardinal. Cardinal sets it up to Sophie. She bumps it across again. Now the Pirates a free ball opportunity. Big swing for Sundin. She hammers it down. It's a 1-0 lead. Oh, pretty good point there for both teams. Aaron Morris joins us as well, and that's what you like, I'm sure. A good point to start off the game.
I was waiting for it to end. I was like, whoa, this keeps going. And good play from both sides, good digs throughout that first point.
So Sundin gets the kill, and now the Pirates will serve up an ace. It's a 2-0 lead as Libby Salentine. She gets the ace. The junior ready. The right-hand serve. Line drive taken by Casavan in the back. And now going under the net will be Cardinal. The pass was a little too far. Right into the net. Cardinal did a good job of getting to it, but then her momentum carried her under the net. It's a 3-0 lead for Crookston. Red Lake Falls looking to get that first point of the match. Serve across taken by Sovey. Passed over to DeRozier. Now bumped across for Red Lake Falls. Salentine sets it up backside to Funk. Her swing into the net. And it'll be the first point of the game for Red Lake Falls. The Eagles are on the board, and they'll be serving. And ready to serve is Coda. She gets it across, taken by the Pirates. A back set over to Peralt. Peralt hits it off the top of the net, and it doesn't sneak across. It wanted to go, but the net just loose enough to keep it on the Pirates side. 2 straight points for Red Lake Falls. So Crookston hit into the net twice now to give Red Lake Falls 2 points, 3-2. Crookston with the lead. Red Lake Falls serving. Pirates on the attack, hitting it across to Spunk. Casavan plays it in the back row. Now it'll be hit across by Red Lake Falls. Solheim gets it up, and Salentine is in the net. So both teams have been in the net now. Half of passes that are a little too far off the mark, and we're tied at 3 apiece. So Crookston hit into the net twice, and they've been in the net once. Here on a student body jersey night. Always like to see the jerseys that come out. Pirate soccer team taking the cheap way out. They're wearing their soccer uniforms. Now the serve is across. Red Lake Falls, they'll tap it over. That was Cardinal. Now it's passed back over to your side, and on the attack are the Pirates, but a nice dig right back to the Pirate side. Funk sets it up to Peralt. She hits it too far. Red Lake Falls takes their first lead, 4-3. 4-3, Red Lake Falls with their first lead. Now ready to serve is Coda. She punches it, but not quite far enough. And we're tied at 4. Some scoreboard updates for you. 9th and 10th grade football. Crookston beat Boston 8-0. So the Pirates get a victory there. And soccer. Crookston beat Pelican Rapids in girls soccer 7-0. Now a big swing from the middle of the floor for Red Lake Falls. That was Swendra. Now an attack for Sovey. She gets it across. Pirates dig it out. Pass over to the near side. A left-hand attack for Solheim. Gets it across, but Sovey digs it out right back to the Pirate side. Now it'll be Sundin. She hits it down for the kill. Crookston takes a 5-4 lead. So Sundin with 2 kills already here in the match. Crookston leading 5-4. Back and forth we go. We've been tied at 3-4. Crookston leading 5-4. Serve is across. Taken by Cardinal. She'll set it up. The Eagles hit it over. Now Salentine over to Sundin. She hits it into the net. We're tied at 5. Pirate girls tennis. We were told that it started raining in Thief River Falls when they got a few points in, and then it started pouring. So the duel is canceled. I'm sure they'll make it up at some other date. Now the serve into the net for Red Lake Falls. Crookston takes a 6-5 lead. Sundin gets it across. Now it'll be passed over to the far side to Casavan. She hits it over, taken by Sundin. Pirates will bump it across. Free ball opportunity here for Red Lake Falls. They'll set it up. Swendra, a big swing into the back row, taken by Sundin. Now over to Solheim, to Loris. Loris taps it across. Now it's up to Cardinal for Red Lake Falls. Over to Casavan. Big swing into the back row. Sundin digs it out. But right back to Red Lake Falls' side. Sovi gets it back over. Now it's Loris, and she hits it too far out of bounds. 6-6, we're all tied up after Crookston hit it out of bounds. Hannah Loris, we bumped into her, and they were down visiting some family. There's some family members or members not feeling well. Probably gave you too much information already, but they were down in Phoenix. We were leaving Phoenix. We came back on the same flight after moving my son in, and Hannah's mom, Rachel, who I seem to get in every volleyball and basketball game that Hannah's played. She goes, just to let you know, I go, I got you in again, didn't I? She goes, yep. So I'm not going to do that here tonight. 8-6, Red Lake Falls with a big swing there. They have the lead. But Hannah Loris did start. And then she was substituted right away by the libero, Brianna Crescent. Now ready to serve. Serve is across for Red Lake Falls. Salentine a back set over to Funk. Funk hits it across. Now it's set up over to Casavan. She hits it over. Now the Pirates on the attack. Solheim does a great job of not going across the half-court line and hit it across. Now Salentine after the Eagles hit it back over. Near side over to Solheim. Solheim gets it across, but a nice play there by Coda. Over to Casavan. She hits it into the back row for a kill. 9-6. Casavan with the kill. And Red Lake Falls, their biggest lead of the match, 9-6. Hey, we see Mr. Trosted, Chris Trosted, Highland School principal. He's here in attendance. Now the serve across. Big swing, going to be dug out in the back row. Now it's tapped over and just a bit too far out of bounds for Cardinal. Right idea by Cardinal. That's about all she could do, and she was able, nice athletic play to bump it up and over the net, but it just carried too far. 9-7. Red Lake Falls' lead back to 2. Now Cardinal will set it up over to Casavan. She goes with a big swing again. 10-7 after the kill for Casavan. Well, Gabby, she can hit the ball with the best of them. The 5'9 junior, and she doesn't get shorted on her swings. Kind of like her brothers in baseball. Now the serve is across, and trying to dig it out will be a Cameron, but it was too low, not playable. And it's an 11-7 lead after the service ace for Cardinal. So Cardinal with the ace, now an 11-7 lead for Red Lake Falls. They've got things rolling right now. Funk is going to pass it over. Near side to Salentine. She'll punch it across. Taking it out is DeRozier. Set up to Casavan. She blasts it down for another kill. 12-7. Casavan taking over the match. Beautiful set. That's where it all starts. The pass, the set. And then Casavan, just all she has to do is leap up and hammer it down. Now ready to serve will be Cardinal. Cardinal, line drive serve across. Taken by Crescent. Over to Funk. Funk, a little miscommunication between Loris and Solheim. The other thought the other was going to get it. It's now a 13-7 lead. Red Lake Falls trailed 3-0 to start the match. Now they lead 13-7. Serve for the Eagles across. Pirates dig it out right back to the Red Lake Falls side. It'll be set up to Casavan, who blasts it down for another kill. Get the ball to Casavan. Another kill for Gabby. 14-7 is the score.
I think another impressive part about it is she's so accurate. You see a lot of times either into the net or long, but she's hit the middle of the court each and every time.
Now the serve taken by Crescent in the back row. Up to Funk, over to Salentine. She'll hit it too far. 15-7, Red Lake Falls rolling right now in set number 1. I think both back line players were trying to get to it, but it was hit right in between them, so neither was able to get to it, but that's a good thing. As it went out of bounds, and now the serve goes into the net. Crookston trails 15-8. They'll have the serve. Now Allie Peralt will check in, replacing Bailey Cameron.
That was a huge point for the Pirates. Just kind of regroup. Stop a little bit of a run. Now they can go on a run of their own.
Now the serve taken in the back row by Cardinal. Passed over. Goes hitting it too far out of bounds. Now trying to get it into the back row there was Emma Knott, but I think she hit it as she was sort of starting to go down, and that let it sail. 15-9. Crookston back to within 6 after Red Lake Falls hit it out of bounds. Now the attack for Red Lake Falls. That once again trying to go with the cross-court attack. Goes out of bounds. Red Lake Falls' lead is now down to 5, 15-10. Serve taken in the back row by Cassavan. Over to DeRozier. Now to Sovey. Sovey bumps it across. Free ball here for the Pirates. Funk gonna bump it up right at the net, and Peralt taps it over at two hands. Now with it is Canat for Red Lake Falls to Cassavan. She skips it off the top of the net with a big smile on her face. Sometimes it's good to be lucky, and that time she was there. 16-10. But you get those lucky breaks by playing hard and taking those swings. So Cassavan with another kill. Serve taken by Solheim. Passed over to Peralt. She goes cross court. Taken by Sovey. Now over to Cardinal. Back to Sovey. Her swing is in. Sovey gets the kill. It's now 17-10. Red Lake Falls back on top by 7. Their biggest lead has been 8 when it was 15-7. 17-10 the score. Cassavan with a line drive serve taken by Solheim up to Funk. Now back to Peralt. Peralt hits it into the net. 18-10. Red Lake Falls with the lead. Cassavan ready. Had a beautiful serve last time. See if she can do it again. And the serve in the back row. And don't know if Crescent was trying to get out of the way or she's trying to play it or a little bit of both. I think the indecision in between the two cost the Pirates a point there.
And I think she got a late call from maybe one of her teammates saying that it was out and tried to pull away, but just a little too late.
Now Cassavan serves up another ace, back-to-back aces, and just like that, Red Lake Falls has doubled up Crookston 20-10. It's been the Gabby Cassavan show.
6 kills, 2 digs, and 2 aces so far for Gabby.
And now the serve goes too far, out of bounds. 20-11. So Gabby's having an okay day. That's a heck of a night for a lot of players. 20-11 after the serve goes out of bounds. Now Crescent with the serve. That goes too far. 21-11, back to a 10-point lead. So back-to-back services out of bounds. Now ready to serve is Kiara Largis, the 5'9 senior. She gets it across. Funk passes it over to Peralt. She'll go cross court. Nice diving save there by Sovey. Now Red Lake Falls hits it across. A back set over to Salentine. She hits it into the net. 22-11. Red Lake Falls playing solid. They played well in their first 2 matches. They just, as Coach Reward said, had times where they just couldn't, they just can't keep it going. If they get down, they start struggling a little bit, maybe pressing too much. 22-11 is the score. Now Salentine taps it across for the Pirates. Setting it up near side will be Greta Phillip. Now the attack is blocked. They'll set it back up to Sovey. She hits it in. Crescent dives down, and then Funk saves it over to Solheim. She hits it across. Now Cassavan gets it over to Swendra. She'll bump it over, but it goes out of bounds. Great play by Brianna Crescent. She's celebrating, and rightfully so. What a dive to dig that out. The state track participant brought home some hardware from the state track meet in the hurdles. Pretty good athlete, obviously, 22-12. Now the serve goes too far out of bounds. 23-12. Ready to serve for Red Lake Falls will be Alexis Cota, the senior. Right-hand serve taken in the back row by Solheim. Up to Salentine. Back set over to Peralt. She goes cross court. Hits it off a Red Lake Falls player. I believe that was Cardinal. Yes, it was. And Allie Peralt, I have her for her first kill. 23-13. Pirates got a lot of work to do here. Now Bailey Cameron will check in. She's going to replace Peralt, and Bailey will serve. Now Peralt takes it. Cassavan in the back row to Cardinal. Over to the near side to Sovey. Sovey hits it across. Crescent with a nice dig in the back row. Now set up over to Solheim. She hits it into the net. 24-13. Serving for game point is Red Lake Falls. Now the Eagles. Serving will be Sovey. She gets it across, taken by Cameron. Nice pass up to Funk. Over to Sundin in the middle of the floor. She hits it off the blocker. Swendra down for the kill. Sundin with another kill. 24-14. Pirates stay alive, but they have to score at least 10 more points to keep this game going. And the serve goes into the net, and Red Lake Falls takes set number 1 by a score of 25-14. 25-14 is the score, and we will take a break. We'll be back and have some more volleyball with game number 2. Again, the Red Lake Falls Lafayette Eagles take set number 1, 25-14. We'll be back right after this timeout on KROX.
Hi, Tommy Helgeson here at Christian Brothers Ford in Crookston. We're down to one remaining 2020 Ford F-150 XLT Crew Cab pickup. Has a 3.5 EcoBoost engine, heated seats, and all the great options, including navigation. Original MSRP, $57,440. Buy this brand new truck now for $48,999. That's right, $48,999. That's used truck pricing right there on a brand new Ford F-150 at Christian Brothers Ford in Crookston. Like us on Facebook and check us out at ChristianBrothersFord.com. At Christian Brothers Ford in Crookston, we make it easy.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call Andy Ohm at State Farm at 218-281-3643 today.
My name is Cassie Rudy, Housing Manager at The Summit. During the month of September, we celebrate National Assisted Living Services. The Summit, located on Villa St. Vincent campus, is apartment rental with personalized assisted living services. We cater to adults 55 and older who cannot or prefer not to live in their own homes. Numerous services are coordinated, planned, and monitored for our tenants to ensure their health, safety, and well-being. We offer 24-hour supervision, enrichment programs, and assistance with the activities of daily living are provided in a respectful and welcoming environment.
Crookston Valley Cooperative would like to thank area growers for their patronage this year and wish you all a safe and prosperous harvest. Since 1979, Crookston Valley Cooperative has been your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering on the products and service that you've come to expect. For all your fall fertilizer needs, stop by or call Jake at 281-1178. Crookston Valley Cooperative, here to keep you growing.
Scoreboard update. The score in set number 1, it was the Red Lake Falls Lafayette Eagles. They got behind 3-0. They bounce back and pretty much dominate the rest of the way as they go on to a 25-14 victory. Taking a look at the rest of the scores in 9th and 10th grade football. It was Crookston beating Foston by a score of 8-0. And in girls soccer, it was Crookston beating Pelican Rapids by a score of 7-0. Pirates took a 7-0 lead, and that was all they needed. And asked Riley Solheim what was the final, and she said, I knew it was 7-0 at one point, and she said 7-0. I said, you take it easy on them? She goes, yeah, something like that. So the Pirate girls with an impressive victory there. And let's see what else we have here. We want to tell you that the Crookston High School, they're holding a free will offering fundraiser here for the Gullingsrud family. And if you're not familiar, with what's happened here in the last week or so, the Gollingsrud family is their life has been flipped upside down. As Alex, the 8-year-old son of Nikki Fillion Gollingsrud and Mike Gollingsrud. Nikki's the head Red Lake Falls volleyball coach. Mike is a longtime official and former coach as well. But Alex found out last week that he has osteosarcoma and a tumor on his pelvic bone. Doctors also found 2 small nodules on his left lung. The family's down in Rochester at the Mayo Clinic getting treatment. He had a port put in place Friday and started chemotherapy Saturday. They do have a fund if you would like to donate to just a fantastic family. You're not there. I mean, it doesn't get much better than the Gollingsruds, but the Alex Gollingsrud benefit account in care of Dakota Heritage Bank, Post Office Box 340, Red Lake Falls, Minnesota 56750. And we have that available on our website as well if you'd like to see that. Well, Crookston takes a quick 2-0 lead here in set number 2. Now it's 2-1. Red Lake Falls will have a serve, looking to tie it up here. The serve for Sovey is across, taken by Solheim. Now over to Peralt, back to Salentine. She'll bump it across, taken by Sovey in the back row, up to Cardinal. Now over to Cassavan. Cassavan with a big blast into the back row. Crescent plays it. I'm not going to say nicely, but she was able to play it. And then the Pirates smack it over. Funk, I think, gets credit for the kill there. And it's a 3-1 lead now for Crookston.
Oh, a little bit of a funky point that time, but you'll take them any way you can get them, especially when you're down 1 set. Trying to get back into it, take that early lead in set number 2.
Now we're ready for Crescent serve. That's taken at the last second by the libero, DeRozier. Then on the attack, it goes into the net for Red Lake Falls, and Crookston has a 4-1 lead. Well, Crookston looking to answer here. They led by 3 in the first set, and the rest didn't go very well for them. So Crookston's hoping for a different outcome. Now the pass goes to Cassavan. She'll bump it across. Now the Pirates on the attack. Ali Peralt hits it off a blocker. It's dug out by Cassavan. Right back to the Pirates side. Funk to Salentine. Now over to Sundin. Sundin taps it across. Cardinal plays it. Dakota now over to Cassavan. She hits it over. The Pirates. Funk, she goes under the net. And it's a point for Red Lake Falls. And the Eagles trailing by 2 now. Serving will be Bria DeRozier, the 5'4 junior. A little muggier in the old gym today. Now the serve. Passed over to Sundin. She skips it across off the top of the net and over. Sundin finding ways to get those kills. 5-2 the score. Now checking in, I believe. I didn't watch all of the Ada Borup match, but I believe this might be the first time Samantha Sanders, the senior, has checked in. Now the serve is across, taken in the back row. Pass, Cardinal gets it over to Cassavan. She'll bump it across. Salentine to Sanders. Now to the back row. Solheim hits it across. Cardinal will set it up for Red Lake Falls. Big swing for Connaught. And it goes into the back row. Solheim tracks it down, gets it up to Sundin. She bumps it across. Free ball for Red Lake Falls. Passed over to Cassavan. She'll hit it into the back row, and they're going to say Crookston was in the net. 5-3 the score as Red Lake Falls gets the point. Crookston with the lead. Ready to serve will be Cardinal. Couple dribbles. Serving. From the middle of the court, she gets it across, and we call that an ace? Yeah, we will. We're giving her one. 5-4. We're pretty loose with the aces.
Cardinal's the one who was serving when Red Lake Falls went on their run early in set number 1. Looking to do it again.
Now the serve taken by Crescent. Passed up to Salentine, and sort of a back punch there for Peralt. She gets it across. Now Cardinal up to Swendra. She'll tap it up and over the blockers for the kill. We're tied at 5 apiece. Nice play by Swendra, the 5'10 junior. I don't know if she had much of another play other than that, but she was able to get it up over the blocker and down for the kill. Now the serve, line drive, taken in the back row by Solheim. The pass goes into the net. Salentine, I think, ran into the officials stand there as well, and Red Lake Falls, just like that, leads 6-5. We'll have Red Lake County football on the air Thursday afternoon as they travel to Red Lake to take on the Warriors. Pre-game show at 3:30. Kickoff at 4 o'clock. Now Salentine tries to sneak it over, but it goes too far. And Red Lake Falls leads 7-5. So we'll see. They don't have a press box at Red Lake, so we're going to have to figure that out. But we'll have Red Lake County Rebel football on the air Thursday, so be listening for that. A 4 o'clock start at Red Lake. Now a big swing for Cassavan. She gets another kill. That is, I have her for her first kill here of set number 2.
Yep, me too. It's 7th overall.
8-5 the score. Ready to serve will be Cardinal. Cardinal gets it across to Solheim. Now to Salentine. Back over to Solheim. She bumps it across. Taken by Cardinal. Now set up Cassavan. She'll hit it over. Back to Salentine. Over to the near side for Peralt. And Red Lake Falls in the net. So Crookston gets the point. 8-6. Red Lake Falls leads here in set 2. Allie Peralt checks out. Checking in will be Bailey Cameron. Allie Peralt was getting her hair done by one of her teammates and said before the game, I know Allie pretty well, so we'll just leave it. I'll give you that story first. But she goes, make sure you get my good side tonight. I go, are you sure that's your good side? She goes, oh, that's a good one. Got to know a lot of these girls. Obviously, my daughter's a junior, and she knows a lot of them, being teammates on the basketball team. But going out to Wisconsin Dells this summer, got to know them a little better and in a fun atmosphere. Now Sundin hits one into the net. 10-6 is the score. Red Lake Falls leading by 4. Both teams, a bunch of good kids. Coach Rewart said Red Lake Falls, no drama. And now a timeout's going to be called by the Pirates. Right now the Pirates, they're struggling on the old serve, receive, and the pass as Red Lake Falls taking advantage again. Red Lake Falls doing some nice serving here. And Aaron, it's the serving is what got Red Lake Falls going in the first set on that run. And now in the second set, Pirates having a hard time with the Red Lake Falls serves once again.
Yeah, and it's the same 2 servers for the Eagles as well, Brooklyn Cardinal and Gabby Cassavan. Both of them aided the Eagles in the first set when they went on that 9-1 run that was highlighted by 5 Gabby Cassavan kills, an ace from Brooklyn Cardinal. They're doing it again now here in the second set. Pretty much the same thing.
And we'll take a break. We'll be back right after this timeout. Oh, here. Let's do this.
Get text message.
30 second.
Well, for those watching the stream here, we're going to keep it here. Red Lake Falls 0-2. The Pirates 1-2. Both teams really looking for a big W here. And now the Crescent. She'll take the serve from Red Lake Falls. The pass off the mark. Well, the serve receive wasn't too bad, but then the pass after that was not on the spot. And Red Lake Falls leads 12-6. Can't call that an ace. As loose as we are with the aces, we can't call that one. Now Salentine sets it up over to Sundin. Her attack goes into the net. Boy, they're not going to call 4 hits on the Pirates. Okay. There was not a Red Lake Falls player close. I've never understood. And there must be a rule I don't know about because there's nobody that even came close to touching that ball. Now the Pirates, Salentine, she sneaks one on the second. She's trying to get her team fired up. She gets the kill. It's now 13-7.
Well, sneaky play. Red Lake Falls was kind of spread out, wide open right in the middle of the court. Salentine accurate, put it right in the middle of all 6 players.
Now the serve for Sundin, taken by Cassavan, and we're going to have a lift. 13-8. That will be an ace for Sundin. Again, we are not official statisticians, so we can be loose with all of our stats.
They always say unofficially.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are the unofficial stats. 13-8 the score. Red Lake Falls with the lead. So if you're keeping track at home and our numbers are nowhere near, hey, we just do this for a living. Now the set back over to Laura. She'll hit it across. Not able to get a full hand on it to Sarah Whelan. And a kill for Loris. 14-9. Now the serve for Funk. That is too far. Well, Funk's dad was a student athlete at Red Lake Falls High School. 15-9 is the score as the serve goes out of bounds. Now the serve for Coda, taken by Crescent in the back row, up to Funk. Now over to Loris, big swing, but too far. 16-9 the score. Red Lake Falls again. Start a little slow, but boy, they've picked up steam. About a third of the way into each set, and then they don't look back. So far in the second set, they have not. Funk will bump it across, free ball for the Eagles. Passing it right to the middle, it'll be Nelson. Nelson with a big swing, partially blocked. Now the Pirates with a swing, that's Solheim. Nelson gets it over far side, bumping it over will be Greta Phillip. Now the Pirates on the attack. They'll set it up to Solheim, and she sneaks it in for the kill. 16-10 the score. Riley hasn't had many kills thus far, so hopefully that'll get her going here. She's had a long day already. She's got a soccer match under her belt. So obviously, that's got to be a tiring hour and 40 minutes, or what is it, hour and 20 minutes? 40 and 40. Now they call it a double hit or a lift there on Crookston. It's now 17-10. Red Lake Falls with the lead. So the Eagles going to try to close set number 2. On a strong note here. Nice line drive serve from Sovey. Going to be passed over to the near side. It'll go to Peralt. Peralt hits it across. Sovey digs it out to Cardinal. Now to Cassavan. Big swing, and that is dug out by Solheim, but she's not able to handle it, and Cassavan with another kill. 18-10. Red Lake Falls again pulling away as the set goes along. They just have so many weapons, Red Lake Falls does. Now the serve across. Peralt hits it right back over. Now Cassavan, a big swing, skips it off the top of the net and across. Back-to-back kills for Gabby. 19-10 the score. Pirate Girls Tennis at Thief River Falls. That duel was canceled, or we should say postponed. Don't want to say canceled. Postponed because of rain in Thief River Falls. Should have played in Crookston. 19-10 is the score. Pass goes to Funk. Now over to Peralt. She'll punch it over. Cardinal sets it up to Nelson. Her swing too far. 19-11. Crookston back to within 8 as Red Lake Falls hits it out of bounds. Thursday again, we'll have a doubleheader. We'll have Red Lake County Rebel football at Red Lake. 3:30 the pregame, 4 o'clock the kickoff from the Red Lake Nation. Now the Funk will pass it over, and that looked like it slipped right through her hands, and it'll be a point for Red Lake Falls, 20-11. And then the nightcap of that sports doubleheader on Thursday, we will have Crookston Pirate Volleyball at Sacred Heart. So be listening Thursday right here on KROX Radio. Now the pass. We'll have a rare Thursday night off from streaming. Only stream the Crookston home volleyball, football, swimming, basketball, hockey, and wrestling events here on KROX. About 70 events is what we're planning on streaming. Hope you enjoy the coverage. And we, of course, will be all over with the radio coverage as well. Now Peralt with a big swing. She hits it too far out of bounds. It's now 22-11. Red Lake Falls continues to pull away. They trailed 4-1 to start the set, and then once again, it's almost like they let Crookston get the confidence up a little bit and then get going. Now Peralt, she'll hit it into the back row. Sovey is there, passes it over to DeRozier. Now to Cassavan. Cassavan bumps it across. Crescent takes it for Crookston to Funk. Now over to Sundin. She taps it over. Red Lake Falls will get it over to Cassavan from DeRozier. She hits it across. Now it's passed over to the near side. Big swing for Peralt in the kill. 22-12. Ellie Peralt gets the kill. We'll have Sanders checking back in. She's going to replace Funk to play that front row. Well, nice to see Samantha Sanders, a senior. She's obviously earned some playing time over the past week here. Nice to see a senior stepping up. Now the big block there for Sanders. It'll be passed over. Cardinal gets it to Cassavan. Cassavan hits it into the back row, taken by Crescent. Now over to Salentine, gets it back to Crescent, and she taps it over. Now it'll be set up. Cardinal over to Cassavan. Served it up on a silver platter and hammered it home.
That might have been her most impressive kill yet. That was perfectly timed, and I think she hit that perfectly on the hand.
That was tic-tac-toe, just like it's designed for Red Lake Falls. Beautiful pass, great attack. Now Sundin taps it across with it, setting it over to the far side is Red Lake Falls, and Cassavan tried to get to it. She did hit it across, but it was on the far side of the antenna out of bounds. So Crookston will get the point, 23-13. Now Crookston going to try to get something going here. Again, they trailed 23-13 in the first set. They got a little work to do, but they have some room here. Now serving for the Pirates. That is Brianna Kelly. She gets it across. Now Kelly digs it out in the back row to Crescent. Over to Solheim. Solheim bumps it over. Free ball here as Sovey gets it to Cardinal. Now to Swendra. Her attack skips off the top of the net and across for the kill. So Swendra with another kill. 24-13. Red Lake Falls looking to take a 2-0 lead here in the match. Now ready is Cassavan. Line drive serve into the net. 25-14. Crookston stays alive for yet another point in this second set. Hannah Lars, she checks back in. Crescent will take a seat. Now the serve taken in the back row by DeRozier to Cardinal. Now a set from the middle of the floor is Connaught. She gets it across for the kill. And Red Lake Falls wins set number 2, 25-14. So Red Lake Falls wins the first set, 25-14. They win the second set, 25-14. Are we going to have a carbon copy of what happened to UMC this weekend? They lost all three sets, 25-17. Crookston hoping not. Red Lake Falls saying that would be nice. We'll take a break. We'll be back with set number 3. Again, Red Lake Falls leading 2-0. We'll be back with the third set right after this.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs offers child-centered, family-focused services in a community-based setting. The program provides health, nutrition, dental, mental health, family services, and parent engagement opportunities. Available for income-eligible children birth to 5 years old, as well as children with special needs, at-risk children, and families and pregnant women. Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs has centers in East Grand Forks, Grafton, Ada, and Crookston. For more information, visit tvoc.org.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered with advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care. You know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Palkert, Stanky, Kim, Abasi, Schall, and Sekundiak. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health. Exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. We're a stable, essential food business with great pay and benefits, and we have highly skilled positions open now. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Welcome back to the Crookston High School Gymnasium as Red Lake Falls commanding 2-0 lead here, and they've dominated 25-14, 25-14. Now we're ready for set number 3. And the serve to start the third set is across. It is taken by Red Lake Falls, unable to handle it. It's a 1-0 lead for Crookston.
Well, that hasn't been a recipe for success for them so far, getting the lead in both of the first 2 sets early on and falling in both of them.
They should have just thrown the point. Now Crookston takes a 2-0 lead. With a nice serve there for Funk. I'm going to give her an ace. Again, we're pretty loose on the aces here. Now the serve into the net. 2-1. Red Lake Falls gets on the board. Today still feels like a Monday. Again, Pirate Girls Tennis against Thief River Falls postponed. C Squad, should mention that. Crookston won 2-1 in this match. Now the serve over for Crookston, then the attack, threading the needle in the back row is Greta Phillip. She gets the kill, and we're tied at 2. So Phillip with the kill. JV, it was it 2-0, Aaron? Yeah, 2-0. Is it Red Lake Falls?
Yeah, Red Lake Falls was 2-0, and the C Squad won for Crookston, won 2-1.
Yeah. And we haven't got the junior high results yet. Now Red Lake Falls hits it out of bounds. Crookston regains the lead 3-2. Thief River Falls at Walker Hackensack Akeley, that has been postponed. You don't see a volleyball postponed very often due to a power outage. You can insert many jokes with Minnesota sports right there, but now the pass over to the near side. Allie Peralt hits it across off a blocker for the kill. Allie Peralt with the kill, trying to get her team a little fired up as well.
Let's say the Pirates need to get someone maybe hot here, get a few points. Maybe Allie Peralt's that girl to do it.
Again, Ada Borup beats Sacred Heart by a score of 3-0. One score that we have in already in varsity match. Around the area. Now Loris will bump it across for Crookston. Taking it in the back row is Coda. Passed up at the net, tapping it right back over as Loris And the Pirates will get the point. 5-2. We're going to give Loris credit for a kill there. She hit it across. Either way, it was going to be a point for the Pirates. Now the serve. That's over. Cardinal going to set it up. Far side. Big swing there for Phillip. Phillip has played nicely here in this third set. Now it'll be Cassavan getting it up to Cardinal. Back to Cassavan, and she mishit it and almost snuck in. Just out of bounds, though. 6-2. Crookston, I believe. Let's see. That is their biggest lead. 4 points of the match. Now the serve in. Going to be set up over to Nelson. She hits it too far. 7-2. Crookston adding to their biggest lead. They trail, though, 2-0, so they need a lot more of this. On the flip side, Red Lake Falls looking to settle down and get out of here in 3. Get that first win of the season. Pass over to the far side to Phillip. She hits it across. Now Funk will tap it over. With it is Cassavan. Now over to Nelson. Big swing. Crescent digs it out. It hits the rafters. Loris gets a piece of it, but not enough. And it's a point for Red Lake Falls. Nice swing there by Nelson. She won't get credit for the kill, but we'll give her credit for leading to the point. Red Lake Falls trails 7-3. Now Crookston somehow keeps that alive as Allie Peralt dives down and digs it out. Now an attack by Cassavan is blocked by Salentine, but it shoots straight off to the side. 7-4. Red Lake Falls back to within 3. So Cassavan with the kill. Serve for Sovey is a cross. That's in for an ace.
This is where Crookston, you get those leads in the first and second set. You get one here in the third set, and maybe in the back of your mind you think, here we go again. But it's where you have to stay mentally strong and continue just to play good volleyball and get a couple of points at a time, get a big enough lead here in the third set.
And Coach Rewert said in the pregame show, said that's the way the Red Lake Falls team has been. They get behind and then they just don't recover. But when you're playing with they've got behind all 3 sets, but only by a few points. They've got stronger as the match has gone along, or each game goes along. And I'm sure Red Lake Falls, the coaching staff especially, loving what they're seeing here this evening because, the girls for Red Lake Falls looking very sharp here. We're tied up at 7 apiece. Ready to serve again is Sovey. He's got a couple aces here. Now the attack for Peralta is across. Cardinal going to pass it over to Cassavan. She'll punch it off the heel of her right hand, off the palm there. Now the Pirates hit it right back, and then Cassavan blasts one down. And just like that, it's an 8-7 lead for Red Lake Falls. Just a few moments ago, they trailed 7-2. It's a 6-0 run. Now the serve for the Eagles. Across. And, the Pirates not able to handle it. It's now a 9-7 lead for Red Lake Falls. Serving again will be Sovey. Taken in the back row by Crescent. Passed up to Funk. Over to the near side. Peralt. She'll hit it into the back row. Sovey's there to Cardinal. Over to Cassavan. Skips it off the top of the net and across for another kill. 10-7. Red Lake Falls on an 8-0 run. Coach Katie Engelstead of the Pirates wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. Red Lake Falls won the first 2 sets, 25-14, 25-14. They lead here in set number 3, 10-7. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this timeout.
Just a 30-second.
All the Crookston Pirates, they find themselves right now trailing 10-7. As we'll take for our streamers, we'll take a look at our scoreboard updates. Again, girls soccer, Crookston beat Pelican Rapids by a score of 7-0. And Pirate girls tennis at Thief River Falls, that was postponed because of rain. And 9th and 10th grade football, Crookston beat Fosston by a score of 8-0. C Squad volleyball, it was Red Lake Falls winning. No, Crookston won 2-1. And then JV Red Lake Falls won that. So the rubber match here of the three. Now the serve, that goes too far. And Crookston, they stop the 8-0 run. I don't know if they stopped it, but Red Lake Falls hit it too far. No matter how, they're just happy the run is over. Now Crescent will have. They serve, she hits it across, and we're going to have a legal rotation on Crookston. 11-8 Red Lake Falls, leading again by 3. I think the Pirates have had at least one of those each match this year, just standing in the wrong spot. Now Crescent gets it across, or digs it out. Now Sundin with it. Set up to Cassavan. Her attack goes partially off a blocker. Now Sundin hits it across. Boy, Sundin's been sneaky with her attacks. She gets the kill. It's the 11-9. Red Lake Falls' lead is down to 2. Pirate volleyball on Thursday. They'll be at Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart lost to Ada Borup 3-0. So Ada Borup playing pretty well in their last few matches. They lost to Barnesville 3-1, but Barnesville, they're pretty good. Crookston girls basketball knows that. A lot of the same athletes. Now the pass middle of the court goes to Connaught. She hits it across. The Pirates Crescent. She tries to bump it over, but not far enough. It hits the top of the net. It's now 12-9. Red Lake Falls with the lead. Ready to serve will be Cardinal. Right hand serve into the net. 12-10. Haley Cameron will check back in. She's going to replace Allie Peralt. Bailey ready. Right hand serve. Sidewinder goes too far. Out of bounds. Always thought it happens all the time in high school, college volleyball. You come off the bench, you're expected to get the serve in. I've always thought that would be tough.
There's at least one girl on every team that has to come in and do that in the rotations.
How do you do that in practice? Coach, I need to sit out for about 10 minutes. I'll be ready to start serving here in a bit. It's about the only way you could really get a realistic feel of it. Now the ball is across. The Pirates hit it off the top of the net. It skips out of bounds. It'll be a point for Red Lake Falls.
Kind of thinking, comparing it to a different sport, kind of maybe basketball and free throws, kind of the same thing. Hard to replicate free throws in practice to a game. It'd be hard to replicate serving, coming off the bench in practice.
Well, the serve goes into the net. So neither team taking the bull by the horns here in set number 3. Red Lake Falls leading 14-7, or 14-11, excuse me. That'll be Sundin, ready to serve. Hits it across, taken in the back row by DeRozier. Passed over to the near side to Swendra. She'll get it across. Sanders can't handle it. 15-11. Swendra will get the kill.
That's her third kill, which is second best on the Eagles tonight. Tells you how dominant Gabby Cassavan has been. She has 12.
Yeah, usually that wouldn't be an impressive stat, but tonight it is, because Cassavan has been her usual stellar self. Now the second attack is snuck over by Salentine. Now Salentine gets it hit right back to her. Then Nelson tries to tap it over, but it goes into the net. So it's 15-12. Nelson hurt her ankle in the first match of the season, and can just tell she doesn't quite have that spring on that jump yet, but it'll come. 15-12 the score. The serve for Funk is across. Now it's going to be passed to Cassavant. A little miscommunication there as Cassavant and DeRozier bump into each other as they try to get it across. Now the attack, that is in there. Solheim gets the kill. Nice job by Riley. 15-13 the score. Well, we see some jerseys over there. We see a Cardinals jersey. We don't know whose jersey it is, but I see a Boston Celtics. I'm an old Boston Celtics fan before the Timberwolves came in. Should have stayed a Boston Celtics fan because there has been nothing to cheer about other than, what was it, 2001 or whatever, when Garnett and Sprewell and Cassell made it to the Western Conference Finals and lost to Kobe and the Lakers. 15-14. The attack by the Eagles in there for a kill. 16-14. Red Lake Falls back up by 2. But back then, if you're a Minnesota boy, how could you not cheer for the Celtics with Kevin McHale, Larry Bird, the Chief, Robert Parrish, Danny Ainge? Could go on and on. Those are the heydays of NBA basketball. Now the pass goes to Loris. She hits it across. Now the Eagles on the attack. They'll tap it right back over. With it is Funk for Crookston. And the pass was off the mark. Little miscommunication there. 17-14. Red Lake Falls only 8 points away from winning their first match of the season. Now Coda with the serve. Taken in the back row by Solheim. It's Funk going down right before it hit the ground to dig it out. Now on the attack, it'll be Nelson. She skips it off a blocker. Puts both hands and says, hey, I'll take it. 18-14. You got to have that good swing like Nelson did there. Good things are going to happen more often than not. And Nelson gets the kill. Now the serve taken in the back row by Crescent to Funk. Back set over to Solheim. The left-hand attack across. Now Cardinal sets it up over to the far side to Phillip. She'll hit it over. Crescent there for Crookston. Pass from Funk over to Solheim. Cassavan digs it out nicely. Now set up to Nelson. She'll hit it into the back row. Crescent with a leaping dig. Now she'll hit it across. Good hustle by Funk to keep it alive. Now it's Cardinal. She gets it over to Phillip. She'll bump it over, and it just sneaks in the back row. 19-14. Phillip gets the kill.
It looked like Crookston was going to get a free ball there that time, and they were going to benefit off of their hustle, but just snuck inside that corner.
Now ready to serve again will be Coda. The floater taken by Crescent. Up to Funk. She goes under the net. 20-14. So now Red Lake Falls 5 points away from winning the game and the match. The serve taken in the middle of the floor by Solheim to Loris. She gets it to Funk, who gets it across. Now Nelson will hit it right back over. This time it goes too far. 20-15. Crookston back to within 5. Bailey Cameron checks out. Allie Peralt checks in. And the serve for Riley Solheim for the Pirates. Across, taken in the back row by DeRozier to Cardinal. Over to the far side, Phillip. She gets it across. Crescent's pass is a little off the mark, but the Pirates able to get it across. Then right back to the Pirate side. Salentine on the second attempt sneaks it across, and we'll give her credit for the kill on the heads-up play. 20-16, Crookston trails after the Salentine kill. I think this volleyball team, they might have 4 or 5 girls that play 2 sports this fall sports season. Now this serve over. Red Lake Falls hits it right back. Funk will set it up to Peralt. Big swing, partially blocked. And now Cardinal gets it over. Far side to Phillip. She hits it into the back row, but Crescent is there. Now to Funk. Over to Peralt. Peralt hits it over. It's blocked, and then Peralt digs it back out. Goes to the Red Lake Falls side. Phillip to Cardinal. Back to Phillip. Big swing. Out. Out. Boy, that was close.
I heard a couple of groans down right in front of us. I think some Red Lake Falls fans here, and on a, it was close.
That didn't help when I said in before it even hit the ground, but it looked like it was going to be in. But it just sailed out. The line judge right Johnny on the spot there, or Jill on the spot, we should say. Now the Pirates, they chicken the wing one back. Crescent hits it across. Now Nelson over to Phillip. Phillip hits it down. She makes sure there's no doubt on that one. 21-17.
And now it feels like this is the time where Crookston's got to make a little bit of a run here. You start to get to that 5-point, 6-point area, it might be in trouble.
Sovey, she's served wonderfully here tonight. She gets a serve across. Pirates set it up over to Peralt. She hits it into the net. They're going to say it was blocked, though. And now Red Lake Falls with it. Cardinal to Sovey. She bumps it over to Cassavan from the 10-foot line. Hits it across. Taken by Crescent in the back row. Up to Funk. She'll tap it over. Now to Rozier, to Cardinal, back to Cassavan, and she hits it into the back row for the kill. 22-17, Cassavan with another kill. Red Lake Falls leading 2-0. 25-14, 25-14. They lead here 22-17. Cardinals going to set it up over to Cassavan. Her swing way too far, out of bounds. 22-18.
I didn't know she was capable of that, of missing a kill attempt. She's been rock solid here today, pretty accurate.
Now Crescent ready. Hits it across on the serve. Cardinal going to pass it over to Cassavan. She's going to try to make up for a big swing cross court. She's going to get the kill. Well, you figured you're not going to stop her too many times. 23-18. We would like to send best wishes to Alex Gullingsrud, the 8-year-old son of Nikki Gullingsrud, Nikki Fillion Gullingsrud. She is the head coach for the Red Lake Falls Lafayette Eagle volleyball team. It's a great, she was a great student athlete, a great coach, great teacher. Great person. Mike Gullingsrud, her husband. Great guy as well. Grandpa Steve Fillion and the Fillion family. They're a bunch of people, and thinking of you and praying for you, Alex, and get better strong. And we hope to see you soon at a sporting event here. Now the attack for Red Lake Falls, that's going to fall. The Pirates dug it out, then it went straight up into the rafters. Everybody was sort of expecting it to go somewhere else. Now the Red Lake Falls students in front of us, they get on their feet for match points, 24-18. The serve is across, going to be taken in the back row by Kelly. Passed over to Funk, now to Sundin. She tries to hit it across, and it falls short, clips the top of the net, comes back, and Red Lake Falls gets their first win of the season. 25-18, set number 3, and they win 3-0. 25-14, 25-14, 25-18, the final score here at the Crookston High School Gymnasium. Red Lake Falls improves to 1-2 on the season, and the Crookston Pirates, they will drop to 1-3. We will take a break. We'll be back, and we'll have the post-game show. We'll take a look at the stats, the scores. We'll talk with both coaches and more. That's all going to be coming up here in the post-match show. The final score from the Crookston High School Gymnasium on the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. It was the Red Lake Falls Lafayette Eagles 3, Crookston 0. We'll be back with the post-match show right after this.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it's important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. To help you with your busy schedule, the Crookston office now has extended hours on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. They also have a second location in Fosston to offer even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or are looking for your next pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Doctors Forget, Smith, and Genanetta are all accepting new patients. Call 281-2020 for the Crookston and Fosston Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Welcome back to the Crookston High School Gymnasium as we're joined by the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Hingelstead. And Coach, obviously a tough loss here tonight. You fall 25-14, 25-14, 25-18, but you have to be happy with how you started all three sets. You took an early lead, and so you had good starts.
Yeah, absolutely. We kind of talked about that in our in-between games between set 2 and 3. Our girls got to really figure out, and something just kind of clicks off. I think we go out every single set we go out, and we're either tied right with them, we're right in that game, or even we're leading, and then all of a sudden we get to point 7, 8, 9, and something just clicks off. So you really got to figure out what clicks off, either mentally or what it is there.
In the first set, Sundin had a kill, Libby had an ace, and then Red Lake Falls had a hitting error, but you take a 3-0 lead, and obviously you were happy with how your team came out.
Yeah, absolutely. We were kind of right away, we had a girl down with a knee injury, so we were kind of figuring out what we wanted to do, and they came out, showing that they wanted to be here and wanted to play, and then, like I said, we kind of just something clicks off.
Cassavan came out, and she was tough.
Yeah,
she's a good hitter.
Absolutely, she sure is. We actually, into our second set there, we switched up our lineup, and we thought we did kind of throw her off a little bit. So that was kind of nice. We didn't have a block up, so we kind of switched our front row against theirs, and because our back row was just kind of getting.
They were left hanging.
Yes, absolutely, with no block up.
Is that the best hitter that you've seen so far this year?
Them or
some good ones,
yeah, we had a girl, the Ada outside is out also pretty good.
That's a shocker. Ada has a good outside hitter.
Weird.
It's funny how that works. But set number 2, you fall again by the same score, 25-14. It was 6-5. Actually, it was tied at 5, and then they went on a little bit of a run. I think it was like an 8-7 point run, and it was just those runs in the middle of the sets that really hurt you.
Yeah, and that's, like I said, every set we've kind of gotten that. We get going good, and then we get in like a little lull, and then for something, that last set especially, we really got going again in the last third of it. Mm-hmm. So we really got to focus in on that, I guess, middle third.
Third set, you jump out to a 7-2 lead. You had Loris had a kill. You had Funk with an ace. They had a couple miss hits, but then Red Lake Falls goes on an 8-0 run, and again, that's
right
the difference.
Back in that, yeah, absolutely.
You look at the score, that's the difference. So.
Absolutely, it is. It sure is. And I know that second set we had some missed serves, and we just when we're struggling, we can't have that. So we got a lot of things to work on tomorrow morning.
I don't want to ask you this, but overall thoughts on the match? Obviously a tough one.
Yeah, definitely a tough one. I think the girls could have definitely played a lot better. I think they know that they could have played a lot better. We got to just kind of figure out, maybe it's our lineup, maybe it's something, us coaches are doing or something, but we got to just figure that out because we got a quick turnaround for Thursday again.
And you do have to give credit. Red Lake Falls, I thought, played very well.
Absolutely, they sure did. You know, we were trying our best to give anything that we had back to them, and they played with everything. So, yeah, props to them.
Sometimes it's just not your night, is
Yeah,
it?
absolutely.
Now you get ready for Sacred Heart. They lost to Ada Borup 3-0, so a comparable score. I don't have the individual game scores, but just have a day of practice. You get this first day of school out of the way, and maybe get into that routine now, which might not be a bad thing for you.
Right, exactly. Yeah, kind of get structure.
Yep. Well, Coach, thanks for talking with us, and hopefully it's a good day of practice tomorrow, and then we'll have your match Thursday night.
All right, thank you much.
Thank you. That is Coach Ingolstead. We thank her for joining us here in the post-match show as the Pirates come up on the short end here tonight by a score of 3-0, 25-14, 25-14, 25-18. Red Lake Falls look pretty sharp here tonight. Had a lot of big swings and more. We'll see if we can go get Coach Heidi Rewerts. She was trying to sneak out, and she looked up and she saw. But we'll talk with Coach Rewerts. That'll be coming up right after this time out on KROX.
Hi, Tommy Helgeson here at Christian Brothers Ford in Crookston. We're down to one remaining 2020 Ford F-150 XLT Crew Cab pickup. Has a 3.5 EcoBoost engine, heated seats, and all the great options, including navigation. Original MSRP, $57,440. Buy this brand new truck now for $48,999. That's right, $48,999. That's used truck pricing right there on a brand new Ford F-150 at Christian Brothers Ford in Crookston. Like us on Facebook and check us out at ChristianBrothersFord.com. At Christian Brothers Ford in Crookston, we make it easy.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call Andy Omen State Farm at 218-281-3643 today.
My name is Cassie Rudy, Housing Manager at The Summit. During the month of September, we celebrate National Assisted Living Services. The Summit, located on Villa St. Vincent campus, is apartment rental with personalized assisted living services. We cater to adults 55 and older who cannot or prefer not to live in their own homes. Numerous services are coordinated, planned, and monitored for our tenants to ensure their health, safety, and well-being. We offer 24-hour supervision, enrichment programs, and assistance with the activities of daily living are provided in a respectful and welcoming environment.
Crookston Valley Cooperative would like to thank area growers for their patronage this year and wish you all a safe and prosperous harvest. Since 1979, Crookston Valley Cooperative has been your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering on the products and service that you've come to expect. For all your fall fertilizer needs, stop by or call Jake at 281-1178. Crookston Valley Cooperative, here to keep you growing.
Welcome back to the Crookston High School Gymnasium as we're now with the victorious acting co-head coach, Coach Rewerts. And Coach, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, the girls played well tonight.
They played very well. Started out a little slow in all three games, but they came back, and I think that was good for them to know that they can do that.
Talking to you in the pre-match show, you said when you get behind, you've had troubles. And maybe that's not at the beginning of the match, but you got behind 3-0 to start the first set. But then, boy, the girls really bounced back and played dominant volleyball.
They did, and I think that's a good confidence booster for them because they know they can, instead of staying behind, they can pull ahead like that.
Cassavan obviously led you in the attack and the kill department, and she really carried you there in that first set.
She did. She had a nice evening and could find the holes. You know, she's been working hitting the line, and she was hitting that tonight too, so that was good.
Brooklyn Cardinal, the junior setter, she had a fantastic night. There was a lot of sets that were just perfect, and whoever was attacking, Cassavan or whoever, was able just to put them away.
Right, and that comes from our passers too. You know, being able to pass the ball so the setter doesn't have to run all over the place. So then Brooklyn can get those sets off to our hitters.
And I thought Kira Sovi, she had a fantastic night too, whether it's serving, defense, offense. She did a little bit of everything for you.
Yep, and she can do. You know, she's been our all-around player. She plays where she's needed and does a good job wherever.
In that first set, it was tied at 6 apiece. Then you went on a pretty good run. It was a 7-1 run to take a 15-7 lead. And what was the big spark that got you going? Was there anything in particular, or you just settled in and started playing better?
I think they just settled in. You know, like I said, we started out slow in the 3 games, and once they got that momentum, they kept going and slowed down a little bit in the 3rd game, but still managed to pull it off.
You coaches are never happy 100%.
I know.
I
know.
In the second set, it was sort of the same type of story. You win 25-14, the same score as the first set, and it was tied 5. And then you went on a little bit of a run. You led 13-6, and then just sort of slowly pulled away the rest of the way. And it was a variety of people, not just Cassavan, but I think you had Connaught, you had Swendro with some nice plays. And
right.
It was a good team effort.
It was. You know, they're an all-around good team. And, you know, we just talked, stay aggressive. You got to aggressively serve. You got to aggressively hit the ball or tip to a hole. And I think they did that tonight.
In the third set, you trailed 7-2. It wasn't a great start, but then all of a sudden you go on an 8-0 run, and I thought your serving really gave Crookston a lot of problems here tonight, and that 8-0 run was another spot.
Yep, and you know that's one of the things that we do practice every night is we do aggressive serving drills, and they have to do it aggressively. It's not, we don't want any of those marshmallows over the net. So. I think they proved themselves tonight. And
winning that third set, Crookston, you took a big lead. A 3-4 point lead. Crookston came back within 1, and then you sort of pulled away. Crookston came back, you pulled away again.
Right.
That showed, especially with your concerns before the game, I'm sure you're pretty happy with how your team responded.
I was, exactly. You know, when they started pulling forward, it was like, it kind of looked like we were a little bit tired there for a while on that third game. And to manage to dig in and pull it back out, that was good.
Overall thoughts on the victory? Obviously, you're happy.
I'm very happy, and I think the girls are too. You know, it's been a long week last week, so come out with a win this week was great for them.
And everything, I mean, what maybe people that haven't played don't realize is how tight-knit coaches, the players, how it's a tight-knit family because you spend so much time together.
It is.
And in the off-season, you're doing a lot too. And then you have somebody, I mean, just a great family with the Gullingsroods. And I think that hits even more. So the girls finally realizing that maybe – I don't want to say put it behind them because you can't do that.
Right.
But just maybe learning to play and, hey, let's do it for – Coach and Alex and everybody else.
And you know, after practices, we have a thing that we do before our next game, and we videotape it and send it to them with a little message to Alex. So I think it's been doing the girls some good to see them and talk to Coach Nikki once in a while.
Yeah, and it's not easy, and it's I don't know what else to say other than we just hope for the best for them. So.
Yep, and we do too, and we do appreciate all the support. Like I told you earlier, tight-knit family. It goes around our area. We see it from all cities and teams. So.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the win. I'm sure that's going to make Coach Gullingsrood and Alex pretty happy with that outcome as well. But, again, we wish you best of luck here the rest of the season. We'll see you several more times here before we wrap it up.
Okay,
thank you. Yep.
Thanks.
That is always fun to talk with Coach Rewerts. We thank her. And one of these years you won't have to talk to us, Coach. But we thank her. So we'll take one more break. We'll be back, and we'll wrap it up. Take a look at our scoreboard as well. That'll be coming up right after this timeout on KROX.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs offers child-centered, family-focused services in a community-based setting. The program provides health, nutrition, dental, mental health, family services, and parent engagement opportunities. Available for income-eligible children birth to 5 years old, as well as children with special needs, at-risk children, and families and pregnant women. Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs has centers in East Grand Forks, Grafton, Ada, and Crookston. For more information, visit tvoc.org.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered with advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care. You know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Polkert, Stanky, Kim, Abasi, Shaw, and Sekundiak. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health. Exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. We're a stable, essential food business with great pay and benefits, and we have highly skilled positions open now. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
And welcome back to the Crookston High School Gymnasium as the Crookston Pirates fall by a final score of 3-0 to the Red Lake Falls Lafayette Eagles. The Eagles came out strong, had some big attacks. Cassavan led the way, then Red Lake Falls wins 25-14, 25-14, 25-18. Taking a look at the rest of the scores that we have on the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. In the preliminary matches, JV, it was Red Lake Falls winning by a score of 2-0. And the C Squad, Crookston won that by a score of 2-1. Girls soccer, Crookston beat Pelican Rapids by a score of 7-0. They took a 7-0 lead and then just coasted the rest of the way. The Minnesota Twins, they beat Cleveland by a score of 3-0. Pirate Girls Tennis at Thief River Falls, that was a duel they're looking forward to. They started playing, then all of a sudden it rained, sort of out of nowhere there at Thief River Falls, so that is postponed. And boys soccer, they should just be wrapping up at Detroit Lakes. That started at 7. And in 9th and 10th grade football, Crookston beat Foston 8-0. Other scores that we have, a final in high school volleyball, Ada Borup West beat Sacred Heart 3-0, 25-12, 25-18, 25-17. Thief River Falls at Walker Hackensack Akeley, that was postponed due to a power outage. So Thief River Falls travels all the way to Walker, a good probably 2.5, 3 hour trip, and then it's canceled. Red Lake County Central, they beat Winnimac 3-1, 25-18, 25-17, 12-25, 25-20. And Monoman Waban, they beat Black Duck by a final score of 3-0 there. Those are some of the scores that we have thus far. And we'll try to track down a few more for you here throughout the evening, and we'll have them all available on our website at kroxam.com. And click on sports and go to the days of the week on the drop-down menu, and obviously go to Tuesday, and that's where we have that there. And we're checking here for some other scores before we wrap it up as they're starting to come in here. Monaga beat LaPorte 3-0. And Perham and Detroit Lakes, they're tied at 1 apiece after 2 sets of play there. And Pequot Lakes beat Piers 3-0. And that about does it there. And Class A scores, see if we have any updates there. We told you about Ada Borup, and that looks, Clearbrook-Gonvick, they beat Bagley 3-0. It was 25-11, 25-17, 25-16. Clearbrook-Gonvick beat Bagley 3-0. And, that pretty much... here we have another final. Kitson County Central. They beat the Northern Freeze 3-0, 25-13, 25-12, 25-18. And that is what we have. Also, just received the boys' soccer score. And Detroit Lakes beat Crookston 3-1. JV. Detroit Lakes wins 7-1. So again, Detroit Lakes 3-1. JV. Detroit Lakes wins 7-1. So there you go. And we'll have the story, stat scores, pictures, and more on our website at kroxam.com. I also want to make sure you see this. We have our superintendent there sweeping the floor. We also have Dean of Students, Matt Torgerson there, and Greg Garman, the activities director. He's helped cleaning as well. And so everybody's getting the job done here after this first day of school to try to get home as soon as possible. On Thursday, we're going to have Red Lake County Rebel football as they travel to Red Lake to take on the Warriors. That'll be a 4 o'clock start. We'll have the pregame show at 3:30. And then in the evening, we'll have Crookston Pirate Volleyball at Sacred Heart. About a 7:30 start there, pregame at about 7. So be listening for that on Thursday. And then Friday, we'll be at Barnesville for high school football as Crookston takes on Barnesville. Barnesville coming off a rare loss to West Central area, 14-12 on Friday. Or this past week in Crookston, they are coming off a loss to Osakis in the season opener last Thursday. Hopefully the first day of school was a good one for all of you, and or that first day of work after the holiday, whichever one it was. Hope you had a great day on this Tuesday. Again, we'll have the story, stats, scores, pictures, and more on our website, kroxam.com. Click on sports. Thanks for listening, and have a great evening, everybody.